Hello and welcome to this week's Wednesday waffle. Gonna have a bit of a moan, but wouldn't be a waffle without the odd moan, would it? So first, let's start with the news. Desmond's running fine. A few minor little glitches with bulbs and what have you, but nothing serious. We're just back from a late May bank holiday. We had a wet weekend at Scalen, visiting the area, that area of the Glenlivet, and Colin was there with us and the Betty B, and although it was wet, we had a good time. Last Friday's video from Balcora drew a few comments about the audio. Now the audio here is fine, except for the part where I was sat in front of the shed, and that was not long after I'd fallen in the river, and the audio there was poor, but I wanted to include it, and that was the part of the video that here isn't so good. And it looks like during the process of transferring to YouTube have brought the rest of the video down to that level. I can only apologise. I don't have the means of recording audio any better, so there's a lot of background noise, wind, etc. Then it does affect the audio of certain parts of the video. And a lapel mic was suggested, and although I have access to a cheap one, the audio is not that good, and I can't afford anything else. As they say, I'm a poor ex-leper. I'm a ex-RAF and retired, living on that pension. But anyway, moving on. Video of the week. This is from Stuart, a van with a view, and it's his Dartmoor to Somerset video. Please take a look at the video and a look at the channel. And now comes the part of the video where I'm probably going to upset a number of people. And in this, I've been asked to do this, and I'm going to tell you why I don't like the Game of Thrones series. And in fact, it's not just the series, it's the books. So why don't I like them? The books, well, they're obviously written to be a TV show from the start. They're not written as a book series. They're not far off being a direct script for the TV. They're not a tale, they're not a novel, they don't flow like a novel. They flow like a series of short bits written for a TV director to make into a TV show. And it's not just the books as such, it's the contents. The contents, it's not plagiarism, but stories, ideas, and even plot lines can be seen elsewhere in much older books of a similar genre and even different genres. Now, I have read extensively all my life, and if I can pick up these, others must be picking them. I'm no bookworm as such. So here's some examples of what I found, where I found storylines and ideas have been lifted from other places. We'll start with the author Stephen Donaldson and the Thomas Covenant books. There is bits and pieces all throughout the books and TV series lifted here, in my opinion. David and Judith Eddings, Belgariad, and other stories by them, direct comparisons again. Stephen King, yep, he's in there as well. Frank Herbert, from his Dune and other stories. And Tolkien's in there, and not just from Lord of the Rings. Tolkien wrote a lot more than just Lord of the Rings, about Middle-earth, etc. And they're in there. But I could go on. I could go on and on and on. And that's what spoiled the books from me. While I was reading them and they were bitty and not flowing, I kept seeing things from other places. And it It spoiled the books for me and obviously coloured the TV series. Now, Craig bought us on DVD the first 3 series, thinking we might like the Game of Thrones. We didn't really. A lot of it came from the books for me, bitty, not flowing, but the TV shows, they rely on scantily clad young women rather than a plot. Now, I do not object to the eye candy, but if you want me to watch 8 series of TV shows, you have to do better plot lines. And the big one, the killer for me, please don't start me on the Deus Ex Machina, or this video will go on forever. So there's a few of the baits and the reasons why I'm not keen on Game of Thrones. I can understand why some people are, but read and watch some more and I'm sure you'll find better. Thank you for watching this week's Desmond Donders. We're back on Friday with video from Auchindoun Castle, and next week with a full set of videos. Monday will be photos, Wednesday waffle, and video from a location will be on Friday as normal. The Monday videos don't seem to be going down as well, so I'm having second thoughts about my move, but for now they will remain on a Monday. So thanks for watching and bye for now.